Elkhart, Indiana. I don't know if anyone's ever heard of it, but it really is on the map. They call it the crossroads. Industry-wise, that's what attracted a lot of our southern people: Arkansas, Mississippi, Tennessee, Alabama, Georgia, mostly, maybe a few Texans, but into Elkhart. My Aunt Loretta, who was my mom's sister, graduated from Tennessee State, and she came up to be a teacher there in Elkhart. She married one of the prominent family, black folks there. They were the Phillipses. They were one of the first families of black people there. A lot of the people that came up working were coming out of the cotton fields. Point blank, if they weren't coming out of the cotton fields, they were coming out of the tobacco fields, or they were coming out of the cane area. But anything that was agriculture down in the South, and folks had already moved up for a better life, younger people, they reached back and grabbed family members and bought them up. The major industry that attracted people was the, custodial or the service oriented, where you could actually make a living. And then not only that, there were a bunch of different factories. Elkhart was known for its instrumentals, and basically the brass winds and the woodwinds. That was the kind of instruments they made. And so there was a big Kahn and Selmer, and any kind of horn you hear blowing these days basically started out in Elkhart, Indiana. They also had, because Elkhart was a crossroad of America, there was a big, from East Coast, West Coast, North, South. It all came right into that area, and that's where you would have a lot of people on the trains, servicing the trains. And buses were okay, but the train was the way to get from east to west. Or even if you're going north, although Indiana's north, there was always Michigan, Minnesota, Chicago, all that to get on further north. So you had the porters. In fact, the Pullman trains or cars were made in the Gary, Hammond area of Indiana towards Chicago. So you still have all that type of industry pulling people in, people making good wages. So anybody in Elkhart could actually live in Elkhart but work in Chicago or Hammond, or to go to the Pullman plants or all the other industrial plants that were a little steel mill, even the Gary steel mill. You could actually work there and come home in no time. Being able to send at least one of their children on to college because everybody else had great factory jobs. They were able to help pool together and get somebody into that college that first time. And we're talking about the late 60s at that point, where people were going off to college. The Great Migration worked. It worked in my community that I was raised in, that the ability you had and were allowed to use was accepted. There was still a lot of, I won't say a lot, but there was still segregation, but there was acceptance because the Italians had their area, the Irish had their area, but we all have to come together to learn. The children were the future of Elkhart.